Hello, good day. Today, we will evaluate a language learning material if it adheres to the factors, guidelines, principles to consider when designing a language learning material. I chose this material to be evaluated: English, phrase, clause, and sentences. As you can see, it is the cover of the material, yet it shows attractiveness. It adheres to the guideline that the learning material should be attractive. I will use the given chart as my guide in evaluating a learning materials. As you can see, this material explicitly provides the learning goals for the student on what are the knowledge that they may get. The materials ask students that they are expected to consider the learning objectives of the modules. I don't see any pathway on the learning materials that indicates to students how the learning outcomes will be achieved through the lesson. But the same with the first one, this section, what I need to know, indicates on what topics are expected for the learners to learn in order to achieve the learning outcomes. In this element, the learning material asks students to articulate their initial ideas. My chosen materials adheres with this element. It tests the learner's stock knowledge. It can be found on the pretest section. In this way, the teacher may know how knowledgeable and equipped the learners are and focus in the area where the learners show unfamiliarity or confusion. The materials ask students to compare their developing understanding with their initial ideas. In my chosen learning material, this section of what is it let the student compare their understanding between before the discussion and after learning the topic. In this way, the teacher may know whether they will move forward or not, or have further discussion about the topic. The materials ask students to demonstrate their understanding and abilities associated with the major topic of the unit. My chosen material adheres to this element. As you can see, in what I have learned, it asks the students to express and demonstrate their understanding and abilities after tackling the major concept of the unit. And the last one is that the materials offer opportunities for students to receive self, peer, and teacher assessment across the chapter. In my chosen learning material, a self-assessment was given. It tests the overall understanding of the student about the topic. The teacher could determine whether the learning material used, the way and the strategy she used in discussion, and the effort were effective. In conclusion, my chosen language learning materials adheres to the factors, guidelines, principles which is needed to consider. This material is student-focused, accurate, and effective. And that's it. This is Paul Ian Akas. Thank you for watching.